Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy holidays! Sending you guys all a big virtual hug right now. Today's video is going to be on this holiday festive Christmas Eve look that I thought would be so perfect. I was going through my last few years of YouTube videos when it comes to the holidays, and I always do a red lip, so I had to do another one because I love a good red lip. But I do similar looks every single time, like either it's brown or it's silver. This time I wanted to switch it up, and thankfully one of my subscribers sent me this photo from Priscilla Ono and told me, you need to recreate this. And I immediately saved it and said, absolutely, I'm doing it right now. Fell in love with the flush look on the cheeks and on the eyes, the white liner paired with the red lip. I would have probably never done this, but I thought it was just so unique and so different and gorgeous, and I had to recreate it. So here I am doing my take on it. Today's video is also in partnership with SHEGLAM, and I'm gonna be using their viral $5 liquid blush that they just came out with. If you guys wanna find out about it, keep watching. They're also giving you guys an additional discount, so if you guys wanna save 15% off of their site, continue watching and you'll find out how. So without further ado, let's go to get into today's video. All right, first what we're gonna do is get started on my complexion and get my skin nice and prepped and primed and ready to go. I'm gonna start off by adding this moisturizer from Lancôme. This is the Hydrogen Anti-Stress Glow Liquid Moisturizer. If you are stressed, you need this. This is amazing. It is super lightweight, but adds a perfect amount of hydration, a beautiful glow to the skin, and it leaves me just so radiant. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This has been my current go-to primer lately. I have been loving the way this holds onto my makeup. I wore this to Disney a few weeks ago. Did not budge. Nothing moved. It really locks it all in. At first it feels very interesting, a little tacky, a little sticky, but once it dries down, oh my goodness, it feels incredible, and your makeup glides on and just looks so amazing. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation in the shade 6 Warm Chaude. I don't know how to pronounce it. This has amazing coverage, definitely more on the full side, and it does dry down to more of a matte finish, so be sure to prep your skin properly for what your skin needs. I am on the more normal to dry, but with everything I put on, it should lay on nicely and wear beautifully. And as always, I'm just blending this out with a kabuki brush. This is my favorite one till this day from IT Cosmetics. This is the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Brush number 7. It's so good. So what I like to do is just press it into the skin. You can see coverage. It is there, it is full, it is great. And I did a pump and a half. I added it to my hand, and then I'm just gonna place it wherever I needed. And a little goes a long way. And in case you are wondering why maybe I haven't added any products onto my forehead, that's because I already did my forehead off camera. I know it sounds really crazy, but I was just like doing my eyebrows, and I'm like, oh, I might as well do this. This kind of takes a while sometimes to carve around the eyebrows and get it looking nice. So I did already prep the skin up there, add the foundation, powder, pretty much everything I needed. All right, there we go. Flawless Airbrush. I love the way this looks and feels. I'm honestly obsessed. I actually have a new concealer that I want to try from Beauty Creations. This is the Flawless Stay Concealer. It's said to be full coverage, and I'm gonna wear the shade C112. So I wanted to pair this because it says flawless. The foundation said flawless as well. So I figured this could be a flawless combo that I didn't even know I needed in my life. So we are gonna try that out. Let's go ahead and apply this on. So far it looks good. The only thing I did notice is that it definitely got a little darker, but I don't mind it because sometimes I do wear my concealer a little bit too light. So maybe that's a good thing. Now I'm gonna move in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Bronzer and add this along my cheekbones to do some bronzing and carving with. And for this, I'm just gonna go in with my foundation brush, tap a little bit in there, and I'm just going to tap this along my cheekbones. I'm also gonna add some onto my nose. All right, here is the finish on my foundation, concealer, and cream bronzer. As you can see, we are glowing, we are radiant. It is soft, it is minimal, but still there. That's kind of what I wanted with the bronzer. I didn't want it to be too harsh today. I don't really want it defined or cut out. I just really wanted it to look like my skin is warmed up. So now I'm gonna go in with the Color Bloom liquid blushes from SHEGLAM. I'm very excited to show you guys how these work and exactly what they do for your skin. So to start off, there are 8 shades that they have launched, and they are only $5. Great for an everyday use. They give you a nice pop of color. You can look flush. You can build it up to be a little bit more bold. In addition to that, these liquid blushes are infused with vitamin C, so it's gonna help hydrate your skin, and it's also a very easy product to use. I'm gonna be using the shade 104 Risky Business. Formula on this is is a gel to cream. It's very lightweight and just kind of melts right into the skin. It's buildable, blendable. As I mentioned, it is multi-purpose, so you can use this anywhere. You can tone these up or down depending on the look you're going for. You can also mix and match them, so one color for your lips and another one for your cheeks, whatever you're kind of in the mood for. And just like my foundation and concealers, I prefer to blend everything out with either a beauty blender or a kabuki brush. But for a look like this, where you don't want it to disturb the product you already applied on, this is gonna be the best bet. How gorgeous that looks. It just added the perfect amount of color to my skin, and it melted right into my foundation when I blended it out. As I mentioned, you can either do a kabuki brush or a beauty blender, but I feel the beauty blender is the best way to go because just marrying all the products together so that it looks like second skin. I'm obsessed. I'm also going to use a little bit of this on my eyelid, and I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush and pick it off from the actual applicator. And also what I'm doing is buffing it out kind of into the blush so it all kind of connects. It's so pretty. Whatever's left on the brush now, I'm just rolling it forward to the inner corner of the eye. And my friends, that is it on the complexion. Let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys are interested in shopping for these blushes, I highly recommend checking them out. I have a link down below. And I also have an additional 15% off discount to share with you guys. All you gotta do is use the code Iluvsarahii at checkout and you'll get the discount. You can also use it on the entire Shein website. So definitely grab these viral blushes while you can and enjoy the discount as well. So now that we got that on, we gotta go ahead and lock this makeup in. Powder is optional, but I highly recommend it. If you really want the longevity of your makeup, it is important to set the skin. We're just gonna be doing a little bit of powder because I do not want to take away from the glow and finish my skin is serving right now. So I'm gonna be using Makeup Forever's Pro Finish Powder in the shade 118, going in with a big fluffy brush. So I'm tapping this onto the skin, and then now that I've added a good amount, like along the jawline and forehead area, whatever's left, I'm just gonna lightly press it over the blush to set it. And then now with the smaller brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and press right underneath of my eyes. You can see I'm just kind of focusing this right in the center. Like I'm not really moving outside of that because I just wanna lock this in. I don't really want to lighten this up or press too much over here. I got a little carried away and did some baking off camera. So now for my eyes, we're gonna move in with this palette from HudaBeauty. This is the Sand Haze palette. It's gonna be more on the pink and mauve side, which goes with the look today. So I'm gonna start off by hitting a little bit of this rosy color along with the center one. So just kind of mixing both of those together and adding that to the crease. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit the lid with a little bit of this metallic color. Really cute because it's kind of a little bit of like a mauve and a pink together. So I'm gonna hit this just on the eyelid with a fluffy brush. And what this is doing is it's gonna be adding a little bit of sparkle to the lid. So I went in and pulled out this shimmer top coat from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics in the shade Glassy. And this is gonna be a little bit more brighter than the lid color. So with this, I'm gonna be adding it to the inner corner of the eye, but kind of melting it also into the lid. Next, I'm gonna go in with the liquid Killawatt from Fenty Beauty in the shade Sidechick. This is how Priscilla, the makeup artist, achieved the eyeliner on her model, and I thought that was really unique and cool. So, all right, here we go. I've never used liquid highlight on my eyes, so we'll see how this comes out. Absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed. I don't remember the last time I wore a light eyeliner like this, and it looks so pretty. What I like is this has a little bit of an iridescent, so it matches really nice with all the pink undertones in the look. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of liner onto my lash line. I do this because I'm doing this especially because I have a white eyeliner on that I don't want it to look odd or like there's a disconnect between the false lashes, my lashes, and the liner. So I'm just adding a tiny, tiny, tiny little line. I'm honestly not even paying attention to if this liner is perfect. As you can see, I skipped like a little bit right there. It just kind of stops. I don't really care because I'm adding mascara and lashes and that's gonna cover it up. It's just to add that contrast that sometimes is needed when you wear a lighter eyeliner. For my lashes, I'm gonna be using the Lancôme Isolde Lash Mascara. This is such a good one. It's definitely a little bit more on the pricier side, but it is amazing. I love the formula too because it does not run, bleed, or get underneath my eyes or anywhere. It's just so good. Try it out if you guys haven't. And I'm just gonna pop on a quick lash. Now this is optional, but personally, I think it completes the look. So a light lash is good, something flare, something wispy. I'm now gonna go ahead and hit my under eyes with this color. I'm gonna go ahead and press this right in the center of the eye and work left and right. I don't know if you guys can see, but the color kind of blends into the blush, which is really nice. I just like that we have a whole rose moment going on over here. Let's see if I can find this eyeliner. This eyeliner is amazing. Marc Jacobs Pink of Me. So instead of doing a nude or light brown or leaving it bare, we're gonna add a very similar color to what I have on top to the waterline. Wow, just wow. And this is optional, but I'm gonna hit a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. I'm just gonna do maybe like 1 to 2 coats. The final thing we're gonna do for today's video is add the lip color, and this is gonna really add the festive touch. I feel a red lip is always perfect during the holidays. You can never go wrong with the red lip color. For today's look, I'm gonna be using this one from MAC Cosmetics. This is called Ruby Phew, and I'm also gonna be using 2 lip pencils from MAC. So I'm gonna start off by prepping my lips with a little bit of powder, and I'm just adding powder to add a nice velvety finish to my lip. And now I'm gonna go in with MAC Cherry Lip Pencil. This is a staple lip pencil in my makeup collection. I use this with every red. It is perfect. So just doing this to define my lips. Now I'm gonna go in with Nightmoth, which is going to be a dark berry lip pencil. This one is totally optional, but personally, I love the contrast that it gives. So I like to add this just on the outer corners of my lip and just in areas where I wanna add a little bit more depth to. And then lastly, I'm gonna go in with lip color, pop it right in the center. So you can see I'm just kind of working it in the middle and working it up. Once the lip is fully dry, I'm gonna go back in with Nightmoth and lightly sketch over it. You can see I'm going pretty light, and all that's doing is adding just a little bit more color. And that is it. Here's the finished look. What do you guys think? I feel like I am serving ballerina vibes. Do you guys get the vibes with this, with the chonguito and the top? The top is so cute, by the way. It is from a small business, so I will tag them down below. But I feel like I'm serving like ballerina nutcracker vibes. But anyways, this is the finish on the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I personally love the way it came out. I would have never done this on my eyes. Like, knowing me, I go with my comfort. I stick with the neutrals. I don't step out of that, and that's it. But this is beautiful. This is a work of art. This is so beautiful. Let me know in the comments down below your guys' thoughts and if you would rock this for Christmas Eve or anywhere you're going. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Also be sure to check out the blushes as well. The link is down below, and also take advantage of the 50% discount that they are giving you guys. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas, a happy holiday, and I will see you next week for a New Year's makeup tutorial.